Drake hasn't released a solo album since 2023. That's 2 years without a Drake headline. But he's been on more songs than any rapper alive. Giveon, Lil Baby, Party Next Door, Central C, nearly every emerging artist from 2024 to 2025 has had a Drake feature. He's not staying relevant through solo dominance. He's staying relevant through association. There's a running joke on the internet. It's those Drake the type memes, and many emerging rappers right now get described as having a Drake type flow or verse. It's just become shorthand for mainstream viability. But what's happened is that Drake has positioned himself as that cosign that validates you. When he gets on your song, he's not just adding a feature, he's adding institutional credibility. Take Sexy Red, who was viral on TikTok. She was still niche until Drake put her on Rich Baby Daddy. That single feature elevated her from viral curiosity to mainstream presence. Same with Giveon. He had talent, but when Drake featured him on Chicago Freestyle, he's suddenly a household name. Drake's not collaborating to seem younger. He's collaborating to own the narrative of who gets validated next. OVO sound isn't just a label, it's a validation machine. Every artist on the roster gets Drake's platform, Drake's distribution, and Drake's ecosystem. Party Next Door, Majid, Jordan, Roy Woods, they didn't build their own audiences. They were built by Drake's audience infrastructure. OVO isn't signing artists to develop them. It's signing artists that Drake has already validated. Even his brand partnerships reflect this same strategy. OVO started as a music label, then became fashion, then became sneaker collaborations with Jordan Brand. Now he has Nocta with Nike. Each partnership doesn't exist to make Drake more relevant. Each partnership just exists to make whatever he touches next more valuable. The owl logo doesn't just represent Drake, it represents cultural validation. I think the fundamental shift in Drake's strategy happened whenever he probably realized that being a solo artist is somewhat temporary, but being the artist who makes other artists big is permanent. When you fade, other people carry your legacy, and that's immortality. Drake understood that faster than any other rapper in hip-hop. He's not competing with Kendrick on album sales. He's competing to own the infrastructure that decides who's going to be relevant next. And that's not a strategy to stay young, that's a strategy to own culture.